Hey, what's up, treasure hunters? I am Joe, the treasure hunting dad, and today I have some thrift store finds that you're not going to want to miss. So I got a whole bunch of cool thrift store finds that I should be able to flip to make a profit off of. Let's get into some of these. And this one I got at Goodwill. No, this one I got at Savers, actually, for $3.99, I think. And it's just a kind of a cool glazed vase with some sort of leaf design, looks like, incised. And it's a decent size, maybe about 12 inches tall. And it is signed here on the bottom. And it looks like Madsen, maybe G Madsen or something. It's kind of hard. It's not really that deep, so it's kind of hard to read. But what caught my eye about this, one, definitely is studio pottery. It's very unique. Two, the design makes it pretty unique also. And it just was a, pretty nice vase for $4. Even if I can't find out, I didn't research the artist or anything yet, but even if I can't find out who it is, I could still sell this for around $50. Here's another piece of studio pottery I found, and this one also is very unique. You can tell this one's not like hand turned or anything like the last one. This one looks like it was kind of rolled and then pinched together all the way down. It does have some buffalo up here, which obviously this probably made somewhat out west. And then there's like a tree here also. Tall and skinny. I got this for $3 at Goodwill. It's like $3.13 or something. It is signed on the bottom. It's super hard to read because it's not very deep. But as soon as I saw this also, especially for $3, just given, it's really nicely made and it's got some extra design work on it. Has a Southwest kind of feel to it with the buffalo and stuff. It was pretty easy for me to pick it up for $3. And I should be able to, I should be able to find out who made this just because it looks, pretty unique in the fact that, I'm sure the artist does a lot of work that looks pretty similar. Even if I can't, again, I could probably sell this for, between $50 and $70. Hopefully I'll be able to figure out who the artist is. Next thing I got here, got this for a couple dollars, and I got this at Goodwill. As soon as I saw it, I knew it was older. One, because you can see the crazing in the bottom and just the overall style. It does have some small, their hairline fractures around. They just look worse than they are because it is so old and dirt and stuff, just gets in there. So I wasn't sure exactly because there's a number of pottery companies. This is art pottery. So Roseville, Weller, and a couple other, maybe Hager or something, but they made similar style, like where it's like an ivory color with these little relief, designs and stuff. And this one has cherubs and trees and whatever else. But this is Roseville Donatello. I think it was made in early 1900s, maybe like 1920, 1930, I would say. But for $2, this one's not all that big, but these sell pretty quick. And I could probably get between $40 and $50. Well, the next thing I got here, I got for $2. It's just this little ceramic or clay sculpture here. Not exactly sure what animal this is. Maybe like a lion or something. I'm not really sure. What caught my eye about this, though, is although it's kind of folk art, pretty simple, it's pretty deliberate also. The way that it's made and the glaze is really nice. It's got like different colors. It almost looks like a rock. And then on the bottom, there is last name Simple. And then there are two other, it says March, I think it says 48 or maybe 98. I don't know. It's hard to read. And then there's something else up here also that is covered up by glaze. I just picked this up regardless because it's $2 and I knew I could get a lot more. It'd be easy to ship. And, but I actually, when I got home, I searched the name Simple and found John Paulus Simple, who did a whole bunch of sculptures like this, mostly farm animals and that sort of thing. But I also did paintings, I believe. And his work did at auction sold for quite a bit of money. So I'm not exactly sure how much this would be worth, but definitely in, over $100. I'm not sure if it would be closer to like 300 to 400 or closer just to like 100 to 200. Awesome find either way. The only thing wrong with it, there's a tiny chip on the back of the ear, but not really a big deal. So cool little piece here. It's, don't always pass over these things that may look like they were done by, an amateur. This next thing here, this is a photograph, but obviously it's edited with the coloring and stuff. I just thought it was a really cool photo, the way how bright some of the colors are and really makes part of the photo pop. I got this for $7 at Goodwill. The photo itself caught my eye, and as well as anytime I see, a real nice frame like this with this True Guard down here, that's the more expensive glass. There's usually a reason that people buy, pay extra for nice glass to get things framed. I don't see any signatures or anything, and I really don't want to have to, because it is framed so nice, I don't want to have to take it out. But either way, for $7, I should be able to, if I don't figure out who the artist is, should be able to put, $100 on this. Next thing I got here is, this is a canvas print, and I don't know if anybody recognizes this band, but it's Hootie and the Blowfish, and it is autographed by all 4 members in silver ink. Picked this up at Savers for $6.99, and I was pretty surprised that I ended up finding something like this. I don't find a whole bunch of like notable autographed items. For only $6.99, there's no holes or anything in the canvas. There's a little bit of color loss around the edge, but it's not really that big of a deal. I couldn't find anything like this online where it's like a larger canvas print signed by all of them. I did find some regular photographs or much smaller signed by all 4 members. And they were all selling and listed for between like $100 and $200. So seeing that this is nicer, a little bit larger, I'll probably price this around $250 to start. Here's another piece I picked up, another photograph, just black and white, and it's in a very nice frame. It is signed, but I can't read the signature. What caught my eye about this one, anytime I see, especially like smaller photographs like this, but set in like a hefty, nice, big frame, there has to be a reason that somebody did this, plus with it being signed. So I got this for like $6 at Goodwill, around $6. So I always take shots on stuff like this. And also on the back, you can see, obviously it's also nicely framed, but down here it says Chandler Gallery, and that is in Jupiter, Florida. So when I see stuff like that, one, that it's in a gallery, it says something, that it probably holds some sort of value. And two, Jupiter, Florida, in that area, there are some, people tend to retire down there, and they have a decent amount of money. Naples and all those areas like that are more affluent. So that just says this might also hold some value. So putting all that together is why I pick up stuff like this. And I hope that I can figure out who the artist is. But if I can't, just the frame alone was probably worth, close to $100, and the photo itself being signed. So I'll probably price this, if I can't find out who the artist is, between 125 and 150. So here's my next piece I got for $7 at Goodwill, $7.66. Still got the price tag on it. I got this one recently, but this is a kind of a Surrealist limited edition. I think it's probably a hand-colored lithograph or something, but it is numbered 51 out of 100 and signed down here. It's pretty light. Looks like the pen was running out of ink or something, but it's kind of cool, different. This was done by Andre, I don't know how to pronounce the last name, Revesz, Revesz. And I picked this up. I didn't even bother trying to figure out his signature or anything like that in the store, because what caught my eye about this, one, it's very unique looking. I really like Surrealist art. And two, seeing that, it was signed and numbered down here, I knew it was going to be worth getting for $7. When I got home, though, I did some searches and found, some of his work selling in the ranges of like $400 to $600, and then originals were a lot more, but I didn't find any that looked like this one. So the frame has some scuffs. I'm not really a huge fan of the color either, but otherwise it's in really good condition. It's professionally matted and stuff, so I'll probably price this in the ballpark of $400 to start, see where that goes, and then work my way down if I have to. So the next couple pieces I'm going to show you are pretty large, so I'll try to show them the best I can. I don't feel like moving my camera, but here is the first one, and I picked this up at a Savers, and it was $15, I think, or $11 or something. This is a hand printed and hand colored piece here in a nice hefty frame. And I know that one, like what I noticed about this first was the paper it's on and the coloring is very solid and really nicely done. And when I took a closer look, it definitely didn't look like it was printed. And then on the back, there's a little piece of paper that says that it is hand printed and hand colored in Florence. So this is Italian, and it was done after an artist, Giovanni Campana, and that says it down there in the corner, but he did his original work, I think, in the 1700s or 1800s or something. So this was done after him, but it was obviously done really well, I think. And I'll probably price this. I haven't seen any exact ones like this, but I saw other hand-colored, hand-printed etchings after him in the $400 to $600 range. So I'll probably price this around $400. Here's the last piece I'm going to show you today. This is a massive photograph, and this is on canvas, very nicely printed, really clear, and it's in a real hefty frame. And I picked this up at Goodwill for $16, and it's actually signed. This what caught my eye. Obviously, it's a giant photograph, a bunch of penguins, but there's a signature down here, Anthony Cook, and it's in gold. I just did a quick search around him, and he had some work at a local gallery, and this size print, I don't even think it being framed was like $9.95. So a lot of money, but it's really big and really well done and stuff. Definitely won't price it that high, just because it is. I mean, I probably have this one for a while just because it is so big, and I don't know how many people want a giant photo of penguins, but I'll probably price this around half of that. So that's all I got for you guys today. I had to reshoot this last part just because my shotgun mic decided to screech through the whole last part of the video. So thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, just drop them below. If you could, hit that like button and the subscribe button for me. And I will be back soon with some more videos. But until then, good luck out there treasure hunting.